Well guys, I'm right as rain. It's nearly 8 o'clock this morning and I've got to go and get my trailer now and get everything ready to go up to Kendall and then up to Bathgate. So we're going up into Scotland again. I've had a bit of a dilemma though. I've had my cup of coffee and got myself wide awake, as you can already tell. But even though we've got 4 beautiful cup holders, thank you very much, Scania, but please can you make sure they can hold cups? Huh? Is that too much to ask? Alright guys, it's 20 past 10. I've finally got out the yard. I've just got off the M54 and we got to nip up to the M6. Locals like me know this is the Cannock Road. Anyway, I just want to say sorry dear, I should have called you this morning. I feel really guilty I ain't spoke to you yet. I'll give you a call as soon as I get to Kendall. Oh dear. So I got into the yard about 8 o'clock and like predicted, the trailer wasn't ready till about 9:30. So I've gone around and got it. I've managed to wash the truck out, give it a good clean, so I'm nice and ready for the ball. Got to keep these trucks looking spick and span. They give us brand new equipment. We've got to look after it. That's the way I see it anyway. If it was my own truck, day in, day out, which it kind of is for the week, but it's not, you know. I don't have the same truck every week, but if I did, then it would be even more spotless than it is now. But it's kind of annoying that you don't get the same one each week. But you know, I've only just started for the company, so I don't care. Oh dear. So it's about a 3.5 hour drive now up to Kendall. I put my card in at 10 to 8, so I should be good. So I shouldn't need a break until we get up there, unless the motorways clog up or anything like that. But I've had a check before I left. Everything's looking hunky-dory, unusually. Oh dear. So I'll check up with you later on. Well, we've just gone past Limb Services. They've pulled the roadworks northbound, well, north and southbound. They've pulled them back about a mile or so now. What the hell is this? That is a crane. What? Oh my goodness me! It's called a mammoth. M-A-M-M-E-T. Is that the Irish way of spelling mammoth? Mammoth! It's a mammoth! Anyway, what was it? Yeah, they've pulled the roadworks back a bit, so they start a little bit sooner than I was expecting. But we managed to get through them all okay. Even though there was a retard hogging the middle lane doing 58, not 58, sorry, what am I doing? It's a 50 mile an hour speed limit. They were hogging the middle lane doing about 48. Just an old bloke and his missus tootling on. Normally I leave them to it, but I must admit this guy was doing my head in, to be honest. So I gave him a beep on the horn just because he was holding up everyone. I mean everyone. I was in the inside lane keeping up with the flow of traffic and I was passing him. So eventually I did beep the horn. Not aggressively, I didn't press it loud, so I just beat the horn to let him know I was here, and he put his foot down, and you know, he whether he realised or not, I don't know. So anyway, he put his foot down and disappeared. There's the rest of some of that mammoth, and that was the end of that. And then about 2 mile further down the road, we're tooting on up again, and I see the truck that I'm following, he breaks over into the inside lane and starts undertaking another vehicle. And guess who it is again? It's the old fart tooting on up the middle lane again at 47 mile an hour. So he went up the inside of him. I was behind him as well, because I'd moved over and I wasn't overtaking, so I also went up the inside of this old bloke. But instead of beeping my horn this time, I just ignored him. And I ended up undertaking him and pulling out in front of him as well. So, you know, just like my song, I want to hog the middle lane because of my pride. Oh dear, I forgot to say earlier, this trailer's pretty damn full again. I think it's the most I've seen so far. There's only just room for the one pallet that I've got to pick up from Down Farm on the way up. So it'll be as full as it can be, I guess. Well guys, we've just got off the M6 and now we've just got to follow this down to the bottom and turn right at the island, and then that takes us down into Kendall. And a really good drive up here. Weather's been fine, traffic's been fine other than that old fart earlier, so I can't complain. I'll be at Kendall in about 20 minutes or so. I'll probably have time to load and then get out and get into that lay-by for my 45 minutes, I think. I'm approaching 6 hours duty, so I need to have the 15 minutes regardless. But what I like to do is clear my drive time as well as my working time together. So if I'm going to sit there 15 minutes, I might as well sit there another half an hour, so then I can get all the way up to Bathgate. I won't have time to get to Bathgate anyway, so I'm going to have to do it between now and then, so I might as well do it all together. Hopefully I can get myself a cup of coffee at this place. So I was going to grab one on the way out, but just as I turned up, the bloody coffee woman had turned up to service the machine, so that was a big disappointment. I've only had one cup of coffee so far today, and it's 1:45. What the hell's going on? Oh dear. But I don't know whether you could pick it up at the start of this little clip, but because of the weather conditions I can see all the way across in towards the Lake District as I was coming around, and it was really stunning. Some of the mountains were not snow-capped, but the higher ones were, and it's absolutely breathtaking, I tell you. My dear isn't really the kind who enjoys camping, so I think sometime next year I want to get out and have a weekend up in the lakes with my dad, or any one of my mates who want to do it. Just a night or two up there, sampling the beauty of the Lake District. Oh dear. These hills are a test for your exhaust and your auxiliary brakes, I tell you. Especially when you got the trailer like mine on the back. Alright, I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, I've got my pallet on in Kendall, and I'm just having my half an hour break now just so I can start another 4.5 driving. What a beautiful place to have my break, eh? Just take that in for a minute. Excuse the sun. That's my truck. I don't think I'd showed it you from the outside before. I've got a higher trailer on than normal, 4.65 metres. And yeah, I'm on the A6 in a lay-by. Having a bit of fresh Scottish air. Well, not quite Scotland yet, actually. I take that back, Mother England. Well, guys, I've just unloaded in Bathgate. It took me an hour and a half. I had 45 pallets altogether. When I got there, it was pretty busy, so I had to. There's a bit of waiting for people to move pallets that have been brought out and offloaded already. So a little bit of a delay, but nothing major. So everything was fine with the delivery. No broken pallets, nothing. No, all the products were good. Got to enjoy that when that is the case. So I'm going to try and get down to Penrith. I've got just over 3 hours driving, and Penrith is 122 miles away from here. I've got just under 3 hours as well on my day. So yeah, it's going to cut it close. So depending on how I'm getting on, I'll probably just settle for Carlisle. Get on Carlisle truck stop. I haven't had a night there. I was thinking about going to Route 74, that one that I stopped at last week that I like the look of, but I'm going to be too far away from Kendall for my liking by staying up there. So just going round up onto the M8. So as you can tell, I've tried the camera in a different position now. I've put my dash cam mount, and I've got some attachments to change the angle and the position of the camera. So now you can look and see my beautiful arms. It's a bit of a weird perspective for you though, I guess. I am here. You just can't quite see me, I don't think. So yeah, we're nice and light now as well. Right, I'll get back to you in a bit. Well guys, I've pulled in early and I've just settled for Lockerbie truck stop tonight. It's about an hour to an hour and a half in the morning, and I'm reloading Kendall. I'm absolutely shattered. Time to hit the sack. Sorry there hasn't been much editing tonight, but I just wanted to get the video out so I can get to bed. Good night. Don't forget to check the Facebook page and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.